What's up, YouTube? It's Freedom Store again. Anyway, I got some horrible news. It's basically a gigantic shit sandwich that the gun community is eating right now, especially if you're an AK-74 enthusiast. But anywho, to the story, and before I get into it, give a shout out to Justin Woolley because first place that I saw this horrible chunk of news was on his channel, and he did such a great job. Very educational. Way to go. Keep kicking ass, man. But, anywho, turns out that, there is a ban on 5.45 by 39 ammo, or better yet, known as 5.45 by 39 steel core surplus ammo, which you will, especially if you're a regular to such places as Cheaper Than Dirt, you'll see them in spam can surplus and being sold like very cheaply. Just like zero to nothing, but they're really good from what I've heard. Uh, I'm not really that big of an AK-74 fan, but anyway, to put it to you this way, the government and their attack dogs, man, they just really think that us gun owners are the biggest dumb fucks to ever walk the earth. I mean, really anybody with common sense can point this out. Anybody that does a little bit of research can point this out, but they claim that the 5.45 by 39 steel core surplus ammo is armor piercing. No, it is not. It is not. It is actually, it's pretty much what any soldier would would be forced by a Geneva Convention to use. It is a full metal jacket round, if anything less. I mean, the only it's pretty much what we're using. Only we use 5.56. But let that sink in for a bit. Now, what basically entitle what basically makes this bullet supposedly armor piercing is, put it to you this way, it's basically the bullet itself. It's a copper jacket encasing, just pretty much encasing like in like a little kind of wafer of lead. Basically the size of the eraser on a pencil. A little wafer of lead, and then below that there is just a soft steel core. Now that's full mount jacket. I mean, go to a sporting goods store or a gun store and pick up a box of tool ammo, full mount jacket. That's basically what it is. Now, what makes armor piercing ammo armor piercing? That's where this is where the plot basically fucking thickens, and this is basically what the A.T.F is trying to force feed you, a turd saying that it's a Snickers bar, which it's not. What makes a armor piercing round armor piercing, the best example that I can go to is the 5.56 armor piercing. That's the only armor piercing round that I've shot or seen. But it's basically, the basic form of it is a copper jacket encasing a solid, like no little wafer, not soft lead, not soft lead, not soft steel, but solid tungsten or solid steel, like a fucking spike. Solid spike. And yeah, these are the cop killers. Now, armor piercing rounds, there hasn't been a war that I can think of where America has had to use them. Um, Pretty sure that there's a big fucking stockpile of them for the soldiers, for American soldiers. But basically, these rounds are more prevalent with police, and with the haha the three lettered assholes DHS. So what does this tell me, and what should it tell you? Basically, it should tell you what it clearly says. I mean, the DHS, ATF, any government attack dog wants you armed with nothing more than a 22 long rifle, while they have all the advanced shit, basically. So, yeah, just think that in, spread the word out, educate anybody who comes to you with ignorance on the subject, uh, willful ignorance, or just basic, like, hey, I'm not a gun guy. But, I'd like to, but, speaking of government assholes, I want to end this with a quote, just in case you're saying, oh, no, the government isn't against us. But, I'm going to leave this with a quote by, the douchebag in chief. Weapons of war do not belong on American streets. As soon as he says that, as soon as he said that, I bet you there was about 5 or 10 APC MRAP type vehicles just scouring Boston, if not more than that, looking for two imaginary guys. Anyway, this is Logan with Freedom Store. Peace. Like, subscribe, comment. Once again, shout out to Justin Woolley. Keep up the good fight. Peace.